Good morning. It's Tuesday, February 2nd. I didn't know what I was going to talk about this morning, and then it occurred to me that February has a certain meaning in the realm of ceramics. First, for me, when I was working full time, I sort of went on the assumption that December would be my month of big sales, and then there'd be this big drought. But I was surprised. There were a lot of sales in January. And what I figured out was that that was the month people buy for themselves. In December, they're buying for everybody else. And in January, they're probably a little pissed off that people didn't get them the right stuff or that they had to be so generous to other people. And dang it, it's time to be generous to myself. So I would get a lot of business in January, which was a pleasant surprise. But February would then be the absolute doldrums. And then March, April, you start getting into spring sales and so forth. Now, February is an actually busier time if you're dealing in what one potter jokingly referred to as clay futures. So that's the wholesale business. And what happens is there are these conventions. There's one in Baltimore, used to be. American Craft Council sponsors a lot of them. So all these gift shop owners fly in, and all these potters truck their stuff in. And really, what they're selling are samples. So they put up all this stuff, and they've done some very careful math. And the buyers come through, and they're contracting for multiple dozens of various types of things from various artists. And their goal is to have them all delivered by late November. So they're buying pots that don't actually exist. And it could be, I need 20 dozen of these and 30 dozen of those. And like I said, it takes some careful math from the potter's point of view because they're going to go home with that 50% deposit check and they're going to have to get it done. They have this many days, this many nights. Potentially some of that 50% deposit money goes to, buying larger kilns or more kilns or hiring staff or whatever. And so they crank and ship and crank and ship and they're desperately trying to get, these orders filled in time for Christmas. And then they get about a minute and a half to rest, and then they have to create the new stuff. So their period of creativity is between Christmas and early February, and then they do it all again. That's the life of a wholesale potter. Happy February. Have a good day.